Students, in last videos we are already started perfect competition and even equilibrium of the firm is also we are completed in last videos. Equilibrium of the firm is what about the price and output also we are decided through showing of equilibrium of the firm. Today we are going to discuss about in this video we are going to discuss about the short run equilibrium of the firm. Short run means up to means less than 1 year, means there is no need to time of mentioning of the short run. But before explaining of the short run equilibrium of the firm, first we'll discuss how we can reach to the equilibrium position. For reaching of the equilibrium position, conditions are applied. That is first condition, MC equal to MR. Second one is MC curve cuts MR curve from below. These two conditions is always we are using, but third condition is we are using when the firm will be getting losses, then only P greater than or equal to ABC. These three conditions are applied. Through seeing of these conditions only we are explaining what about the equilibrium of the firm. And at the same time, before explaining of diagram, first I will explain how to we can find out which curves we are using for find out the equilibrium of the firm, and what about the losses or profits, how to we can find through using of which curves. That is we will discuss in simple way. So AR, AC or TR, TC, this will be we are using for profit or loss. So compulsory through using of this only we can use, then we can find what about the profits or losses of the firm. And MR, MC, these two curves are showing equilibrium. Based on equilibrium point, equilibrium position only we are find how much production will be produced by the firm, and based on the production only we are finding how much price they are fixed, how much revenue they are receiving, how much cost they are spending for producing of these goods. These are all analyzed through using of these important points only we are analyzing. So for explaining of this one, we are taken one diagram here. So already we know that under perfect competition, price is determined by industry. So price is always constant. Firms, they are not having any right to changing of the price. How much price will be fixed by the industry, that will be must and should follow by the firm. So there is no change in the price of the commodity is the main reason we are seeing. Revenue curves are parallel to OX axis, and at the same time cost curve is always U shape only, and marginal cost curve is always start from below average cost curve. So based on this all points, now we are going to explain what about the is short run equilibrium of the firm under perfect competition. So under perfect competition, in short run, firms will be having chance to getting of the three types of experience they are seeing in short run. That is, first will be having chance to getting of super profits, is also called abnormal profits. Second one is normal profits. Third one is losses. These three situations will be having chance to see in short run. In short run only they are seeing these type of fluctuations in short run. But we are not seeing these type of fluctuations in long run. What are the reasons we'll discuss in next videos. So first we'll discuss about the first one. Super profits is also called abnormal profits. So how do we can find out these profits, either supernormal or normal or losses? Through seeing of this diagram, we will find whether this diagram is applicable to which type of loss or which type of profit will be getting by producer in short period. So here OX axis represents output, OY axis represents price of the commodity, And here this curve is AR, MR, DD price. This curve is parallel to OX axis. This curve means AR means average revenue, marginal revenue, DD is the demand, price of the, these are all combinedly we are seeing in only one curve, that is the parallel to OX axis. Main reason is price is always constant. Next one is SAC, means short run average cost, is also called short run average total cost, because average cost is equal to TC by Q. We are using like this, or otherwise one more formula, AFC plus ABC. If we are using either first one or second one, then we will get AC, or otherwise ATC. Two words, two. If we are using ATC or AC, then these two is same only. There is no change. Next one is SMC, is representing short run marginal cost. Then we are following our conditions for showing of the equilibrium. Then first we are satisfied the second condition, then automatically we are satisfied first one also. Second one is MC curve cuts MR curve from below. So this is the MR curve, this is the MC curve. MC curve will be touch the MR curve in this level. So this is we can call as equilibrium. So equilibrium position we are find out. What about the output? Output is OQ level. So this is the output. If we are producing this level of output, then what about the price? What about the revenue? How to we are finding? Same output line will be touch the average cost curve, that is the cost of production. So here is the average cost. So this is the cost of production. Then we are put the one line here. This is the average cost. Average cost. Then same output line will be touch the revenue. Then it is the revenue. So this is the revenue. Revenue is also we can call as price. So under perfect competition, revenue curves are parallel to OX axis. That's why if MC curve cuts the MR curve, that is only where it will be cut. That is only we are saying as average revenue. So here only we will be having, that is the price. We are put the different points here. For identification purpose, for explaining easy way purpose only, we are put the different points here. So if you are mentioning any other points, then also no problem. So here producer, they are producing OQ level of output. Then price of the commodity, they are fixed OP level. Then equilibrium position is at point E. And then this equilibrium line will be touch the cost curve at the level of at point A and at point B. This is what about the diagram. Then how to we are finding whether the firm will be getting profit or loss. Then we are using this one. Then first we are using the profit equal to TR minus TC. TR. So producer, they are producing this quantity of output. Then how much revenue they are getting? Means this output line where it will be touch the revenue curve, that is the revenue. So total we are taken, means completely we are taking. OQ EP level of revenue will be getting by the producer. OQ EP level. Then how much cost they are using for producing of OQ level of output, because without spending of amount they cannot produce the good. So how much means this output line will be touch the cost curve, that is the cost of production. So OQ AB level. OQ AB level. So in this two will be having variation at the level of PEAB level. PEAB level. So here compared to cost, revenue is more. This part we are showing as a shaded area, that is profit only, not loss. Profit. This profit is not a normal profits, abnormal profits. That is we are shown in shaded area. So if we are using this formula for finding of profit, then it is the total profit of the firm. Then averagely each and every commodity, how much they are getting profit means, then we are using AR and AC. So profit per unit. Profit per unit equal to, formula is AR minus AC. This is the formula. So then, for example, this is one commodity. OQ is the one commodity. For producing of OQ level of OQ is one commodity. For producing of this, they are getting price is QE level. QE level. And through selling of for producing of this good, how much cost they are spending? QA level. We'll be having chance to showing off in another way also. That is, for producing of one good purpose, they are spending OB level of cost, OP level of revenue they are receiving. So revenue is OP level, cost is OB level. OP level of revenue they are receiving, OB level of cost they are spending for producing of this one good. Then what about the remaining part? Either if we are showing, through seeing of this axis also we are finding how much they are getting revenue, means price how much they are fixed, that is only we can call as revenue. How much cost they are spending for producing of one good, that is we are shown through seeing of this one, or otherwise directly on the basis of equilibrium line also we can find out what about the revenue per unit of output and cost per unit of output, and how much either profit or loss they are getting through producing of 1 unit of output. Here they are getting profit is PB level or EA level. This is the revenue per unit of output. Profit per unit of output will be received by producer this much. This is not a small thing. One good they are producing, they are spending this much, they are getting more. So that's why these profits we can call as abnormal profits or supernormal profits. Supernormal profits. So through here we are doing only one thing. First we are applying our conditions for reaching of the equilibrium. Once we are reaching the equilibrium, based on equilibrium position only we are finding output. How much production they are producing is nothing but output, how much they are producing. Then we are analyzing either using of this formula or otherwise how much they are getting through using of this formula also. So totally we are taking, then also if the firm will be getting profit or not, we are analyzing. Either profit per unit also we can find through using of this formula. So based on this we are saying in short run, firms they are getting supernormal profits. On the basis of this diagram we are clearly saying. So thank you students. If you are like this video, please subscribe and like this video and forward to your friends also. Thank you.